There are many ways to counsel a child with different kinds of methods, tools and techniques. We would like to introduce a non-verbal communication tool called Puppets that is playful and child-friendly with no language restriction. It is non-confrontational and non-judgmental. The child can open up more easy and picture his own situation from an emotional and physical distance when he positions the puppets on the table. In a short span of time, a complex personal history becomes visible. It reveals conflicts, problems, and shows connectedness and disconnectedness of the involved system the child is related to. The puppets are colorful and come in different shapes and sizes. They represent human beings, children, adults, elderly. The child will be asked to identify himself with the puppets as well as his family and other person he is related to. By selecting and identifying, the child gets much more attached to his own being, and at the same time it creates the emotional distance when positioning on the table. 3 layers of puppets: children, adults, elderly. 3 generations. Male on the left side, female on the right side. Our vision is that the problems that have affected the child must be seen from a systemic, contextual point of view. The child can picture, demonstrate, tell about his relationships, communication patterns, and how life events has affected his personal life, family background, and its surroundings. Covering 3 generations will give the practitioner an opportunity to explore deeper into the root causes of the problems. The practitioner gets a clearer picture of how the family and other systems interrelate, operate, communicate, and how problems and conflicts are being solved. Topics are nuclear family, extended family, community life like school, church, peers, and street life. The practitioner asks questions to gather information to get a clear picture of the child's life, of his present, past, and how he likes his future to be. We have different forms of asking questions: closed, open-ended, and circular. A closed question is, how old are you? That's a fact. An open-ended question: how was life before problems came in? The child needs to think and reflect. A circular question: what decision do you think your mother will make if your father has stopped his drinking? The practitioner explores the interaction within the relationships. The contributions and different views of the involved system will create a complete picture which will help to reframe the behavior and find solutions for the underlying meaning of the problems. The practitioner uses resources and coping mechanisms to tie the past to the future in empowering the child, the family, and the involved system with strengthening solution-focused guidelines and interventions. Every person has resources. Internal, the practitioner shifts the negative self-image of the child in order to create a more positive self-image. External, the practitioner seeks for supportive networks to find out which systems around the child can be helpful and can build safety nets. Coping mechanisms are behavior patterns that the child adapts in order to overcome difficult situations to master, minimize or tolerate stress and conflicts. Every child is unique, so the practitioner comes up with a tailor-made treatment plan for the child, the family and involved systems. The solution-focused techniques the practitioner uses will empower the child and make him responsible for finding solutions with the contributions of the found resources. Where contact between the family and the child has been broken, reconnecting them is a significant part of the reintegration process and needs to be handled carefully. To reintegrate the child back home successfully, it asks for small, progressive key steps. Counseling is not an event, but a journey.